Hey everyone, this is Zelda from TNZ Apartment Life, and welcome back to our video. Today is my 3rd year anniversary of choosing to head cover as a head covering Christian. I chose to cover as a Christian based on what I've read in 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 2 through 16. This is my personal conviction. I'll read verses 5 and 6, maybe a couple more here. Actually, I will read a couple more. And I did read this entirely in my first video. So if you want to read exactly why I chose to do this, you can. I'm going to start at verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. And if you notice, most men do not have their head covered in church. It's not their hair. If it's their hair, sometimes they don't have any, but they don't have a covering on their head. When they go into church or when they pray, they pull their hats off. I'm also a military woman. Hat comes off. Okay. But every woman that prayeth, did I read that? Yeah. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head. For that is even all one as if she were shaven. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of God, but the woman is the glory of the man. So my reasons are still the same. I started this journey, one, because I wanted to honor God. It was to honor God. And I also wanted to respect my husband. The man is the head of the household. And I know probably saying this to some people might, or to some women, sound offensive, but so be it. My husband is my head, and I was not respecting him as my head. I was trying to be in control, and a lot of that was just past issues where I felt like I needed to be in control. I had to be in control, and the way I went about it was wrong. I chose this. This physically reminds me, and I know when it's on my head. My behavior shouldn't change, but it does. I am more aware of the things that I do, and that is why it has been very beneficial for me. It is a personal conviction. Is it a salvation issue? No, not at all. But for me to remember to be respectful to my husband, to honor God, and understand my role as a wife, it is very beneficial. I received lots of emails regarding this on both sides. And even though there are some women that just do not believe that they need to have a man telling them what to do, and my husband doesn't tell me what to do. He'll ask me, and do I have a say in what goes on? Of course I do. But the final say-so belongs to him. And I respect that. when it comes to the children, well, my children are grown now, but when it comes to children, homeschooling them was just, I wanted to be the one at home to help raise them educationally. And I did not stay home full time, but I was able to stay home part time. And that gave me the time to put in with my children. I would have loved to stay home full time, but that just wasn't an option back then. But now I stay home. I am enjoying my time. I enjoy my granddaughter. I enjoy helping to teach her what I would have taught my little girl if I had one. So I love this role. I believe, yes, a woman's role is very important in their children's lives. And if you have the opportunity to stay home, I would. I know I would. I would suggest you do, because it is very important. But I'm not telling you what to do, not at all. I'm just telling you from my perspective and from the perspective of my Bible. So if you're thinking about it, you're not sure, pray. Ask God to direct you, give you clear understanding of what you need to do. And if it's a personal conviction and you're married, talk to your husband. When I talked to my husband 3 years ago, or actually more than 3 years ago, he said, if you feel that God is leading you in this direction, then I am not going to stand in your way. And he did not. The reason why I don't cover full time is because he likes to see my hair out. So when we're at home and just around and not doing anything, I leave my hair down. But any church functions, any praying, reading the Bible, any spiritual education or anything godly, I cover my head. And it could be covering. Sometimes it's just, if I know that something comes up and I'm in bed, I've actually pulled the blanket over my head because I didn't know where my head covering was or a scarf was. I usually keep a scarf near me. I keep a scarf in my purse. I keep a scarf somewhere near me. So if I need it, I can just put it on quickly. But like I said, this the verse 16, I believe. But if any man seem to be contentious, we have no such custom, neither the churches of God. So, like I said, it is not a salvation issue at all. But for me to remember and to be mindful of my behavior, it's very important that I cover. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email is on the About page. Definitely email me. And if you just have a question you want to post in the bottom down in the comment section, go ahead and do that. I'll answer you. I'm an open book when it comes to this, so I hope this was helpful. And if you're deciding on this is a path you choose to take, I pray that it is very clear for you. All right. I will see you on the next video. God bless you and have a great day.